Okay, guys, can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me well? I have another new microphone I'm trying out tonight. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me well. All right, guys, put something in the box. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me. Okay, guys, very good, very good. Let us go back. Let's go back to doing our studies here. So, welcome to our PMP study group. If you're new to our study group, thank you for joining. If you're returning, thank you for joining us again. So, with that in mind, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So, if you've done our study group before, you guys know what we're doing tonight. We're doing 10 practice questions. We're also going to be doing I'm going to be answering any of the questions that you guys may have and try to get them answered. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me make sure I open up all my questions, make sure all that stuff is working. Hopefully you guys have been having a good week so far. Well, the week just started, but all right, we got the presentation open. We got our chat box going here. All right, let's take a look at this chat here. All right, let's see what we got. So we got Aman says, hello from Mumbai, India. Passed with above. I passed with above target in all 3 domains on August 20th. Very good. Congratulations. Your mindset technique helped a lot. Yeah, once you got that mindset down, it's pretty easy to pass this test, I think. Thank you for your course. Well, thank you for choosing my course. And welcome to the PMP Club. Did you celebrate? Did you get that carrot cake yet? 7 matching questions, 60% agile, 40% hybrid, and traditional. No MBTI. And I don't have an MBTI question tonight, but you guys know you should study your MBTI. Cheesecake. Cheesecake is not good. Carrot cake this weekend, of course. Okay, that's better. Aman goes on to say, finished my exam, only 10 seconds left to spare. Now, for those of you that haven't taken your exam yet, you guys got to keep something in mind. This exam is a marathon. You know, you go through this chat in the weeks that I've been doing this, and way too often do we hear that people are finishing their exam with just a few seconds left or a few minutes left. And some people say they rush through it to finish it. So keep an eye on the time. I did a video explaining how to manage your timer earlier, a couple of weeks ago. Check out this channel for the video on that. All right, Sebastian says, I passed my PMP last Friday above target. Very good in all 3. 60% hybrid. So just like Aman, 60% hybrid. We got the rest was traditional and hybrid, no MBTI. And these two, Aman and Sebastian here, sounds like they got the exact same exam. Mindset YouTube, of course. All right, thank you guys. Congratulations, Sebastian. Did you celebrate well? Hopefully you celebrated well. You got that carrot cake. Somebody, Vanda says, is the mindset part of my Udemy course? Yes, it is. It's at the end of the Udemy course. But I would recommend for you guys to not look at the mindset at the beginning, go through the course, then look at it at the end. Some people had asked me that, can I look at the mindset at the beginning? And the answer is I don't recommend that. I want you to learn the topics and then look at that mindset. All right, let's put this here. Okay, very good. Okay, let's see what else more we got. Sebastian says he had EVM but no calculations. That's what it seems to be. Not a lot of people are getting calculation questions on their exam, all right? Not too many people. Mariano says he's Argentinian, lives in the UK, passed your exam. Well, congratulations there, buddy. Did you celebrate well? Passed my exam last Saturday. Welcome to the PMP club. You had some vanilla cake. Man, vanilla cake is no good, man. You guys got to get some good carrot cake. That's your problem, guys. You haven't tried good carrot cake yet. All right, Sebastian had cake and beer. That's the way to do it, guys. Eddie says, hey, Andrew, the PMP questions are, I think it says more complex language-wise or the same as the mock test. You know, the PMP questions are going to be pretty similar to the questions we do in this study group. A lot of people have mentioned this, that the questions we do in this study group and the ones in my courses are pretty similar, yeah. La Bloom says, I came prepared with a few questions tonight. La Bloom says the difference between the performance measurement baseline and the three baselines. So you got your three baselines, you got your scope, your time, your cost. The three baselines is how you're going to measure the scope, the time, the cost of the project. The performance measurement baseline. So that's how you plan to use those baselines to measure your project. A work authorization system and configuration management, including the PMS, aren't these things in the PMIS? Yeah. So the work authorization system is the way you sequence your work. The configuration management system is what you're going to use to configure the different components on your project. Why are they singled out? One of the things I tell my PMP students, this is just the way the PMBOK is written. In reality, a lot of these systems in major organizations are the same thing, but for your PMP exam, they just split them up with different terminologies. Is there a simple way to know when you should use time and materials versus cost contracts? So cost plus incentive fee, cost plus fixed fee. When the scope is not known and the scope has to be developed, no contractor wants to use any cost plus or fixed fee contract. If the scope is a high level thing and no one knows what is it you're trying to build, then time and materials is the only option you have. So when the scope is not defined, time and material is the best way to go. All right, guys, very good. PMP Calvin, this is a good question. I don't know the answer to this one. How PMI selected the hundreds tools and techniques in the PMBOK guide? What criteria was used? I have no idea. I don't write PMBOK. I'm just here to present it, make it easy for you guys to learn it, pass your exam, hopefully learn some project management. But I don't actually know. They have a pretty rigorous process how they write the PMBOK, and from PMBOK 1 to PMBOK 6, you had all these ITTOs in it. So how do they do that? I guess a committee of people come together and decide that's the best practice. Do I recommend CSM after becoming PMP and ACP certified? Reach is asking me. I don't know if that's a good. I wouldn't do CSM after ACP. ACP to me has more knowledge. It's a higher level certification. It's harder than the CSM. So I don't know why you would do that. Like, I don't know why you would say, okay, let me do CSM because it's below your ACP. If I'm going to concentrate time and effort, I'll concentrate on something higher, maybe a product owner certification, maybe something within your industry that's very specific to you, I think would be a lot better than just going with CSM. But if you don't have an ACP, then you can go ahead and get a CSM. But I wouldn't do CSM after PMP and ACP, in my personal opinion, that is. John says, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP on Saturday. Well, congratulate, John. I cannot stress enough that your live questions and answer on YouTube is a huge factor. Well, thank you. I ate homemade carrot cake. That's always good. Boston Loggers, Boston beer, a good old-fashioned Sam Adam is the best beer on the market. Got the summer pack. You know, the winter lager is one of my favorite. The Oktoberfest is coming. So, oh man. John, you just ruined my night, John. Now you got me thinking of cold beer here, John, especially a Boston, and especially a Boston lager, especially a Sam Adam. I could use a Sam Adam right now. All right, guys. After you know what, guys, we're gonna have to hurry up and finish this. I can go grab a beer. All right, John. Congratulations. It sounds like you celebrated well. Thank you. By the way, thank you guys for coming back who was past the exam and letting us know. Hello from sunny Long Beach, California. Oh, hello from sunny New York City. Oh, did you guys hit that like button yet? Did you guys click that like button? I forgot to ask that. Yolanda is taking your exam on next Tuesday. Yolanda, good luck. Let us know how you do. Don't forget, come back. Let us know. Hopefully you take it and then come back and let us know. Good morning from the opposite side of the world, or good evening from the opposite side of the world. All right, Shoba says, attending your session has become our Tuesday evening routine. Well, you and your friends, welcome to our session. Thank you guys for attending. Tim says, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP exam last Friday with above target in all 3 domains. Roughly 60% Agile, with the rest being traditional and hybrid. 60% Agile, that's pretty, a lot of people get. No MBTI, thanks for your mindset. Congratulations, Tim. Did you celebrate well, Tim? Did you put in that carrot cake and beer away? Hopefully you did. Welcome to the club. Amazing feeling. Thank you, Tim, for letting us know. Encouraging the group here that we have. Saeed says, I had attempted the exam in December 20th, but failed. Going to give the exam October the first week. You got this, all right? Remember, the exam is a lot easier. It's not that same exam you saw before. This exam is going to be, you know, if you know the mindset, it's going to be, I think you're going to ace it. John says he had an MBTI questions, no calculations, 70% was hybrid. Yeah, you know, I'm finding a lot of people getting hybrid questions. And the reason for that, I believe, is because when you have a hybrid question, you're able to incorporate both Agile practices into it. You're able to incorporate predictive practices into it. So I think that's why they do that. So they could give you a question on hybrid and just put any practice into it, and you have to know it. Whoa, wow, there's a lot there. I just scrolled down, just a lot just hit me there. Like, whoa. Turin West says, I had my PMP canceled twice by Pearson VUE. Yeah, that can happen, especially if you have technical problems, maybe on your computer or another computer. Yeah, always test your connection, guys. You know, here's a quick tip. One thing that I've learned is do not take this exam on a wire, on a Wi-Fi connection. I wanted to do a quick video on that. I've had some students in our live classes. You know, I was teaching a live class, and I know 2 or 3 people that took the exam, I guess in the same office, and their Wi-Fi wasn't reliable, and it kept dropping the connection, and the proctor terminated their exam. So if you have technical issues, don't take the exam. Don't take the exam on a Wi-Fi. Try to get a wired connection. I think is best. All right, so there's a little tip there. Like, I can't do these live streams on Wi-Fi's. It'll keep cutting in and out. First of all, the stream that I think this is a 4K stream, and the Wi-Fi will just keep cutting in and out. So when I do this on a cable connection. All right, what else more we got here? Innocent Mabel says, "Hey, from Tasmania. This week I paid for the Microsoft project course, but I noticed it's more about waterfall. Do you have a software for Agile? You can use Microsoft Project. I presented it in that method in the Microsoft Project course that's on Udemy. It's presented in a waterfall method, and that it is. But you can use, it's just a task list. I mean, what exactly is Microsoft Project? It's just a big task list, and because it's just a task list, you can use it in anything. You can use it in Agile projects. You would have to rename some of the columns, maybe the sprint, or put in what's covered in each sprint. But it could be customized to use an Agile project. Again, it's just a big task list. Angie says, "Thanks, Andrew. Passed with above target on all 3 domains thanks to your books and your videos. Congratulations. In there, have been enjoying the beer and cheesecake. Cherry, 80 carrot cake. Okay, very good. Okay, I don't know what that was. All right, so congratulations, John. It seems like you're celebrating well. Welcome to the world of PMP, John. 7:30. Okay, so you passed it last one. You should have celebrated. Probably had a good summer. Tim says, "I wore a blue shirt in your honor during the." You're a blue shirt, guys. Blue shirts are the best type of shirts to wear. Would you guys believe that I have 3 of these exact same shirts and one very similar? The exact same. Like, I go to the store and I buy just the exact same shirt. If there's 4 of them on the shelf, I pick up all 4. Same color. All right. If you see me at work, you'll realize it looks like I wear the same shirt every day too. The uniform, guys. It's the uniform. All right. Pravin says, "Hey, Andrew, finished my exam yesterday. All 3 domains above target 80% hybrid. Congratulations, buddy. Did you celebrate well? I hope so. How was your exam, by the way? And congratulations. Thank you for letting us know that." Can you guide me to the mindset? Nix says, can you guide me to the mindset videos? Check out, there's 2 ways to get that. If you're looking for my video class, well, there's 3 ways to get it. You can buy this book. This book comes with all the stuff you need to know to pass the test. It has the written mindset, and it comes with video course. You can buy my live class if you want a live training, if that's what you like. Check the link, I think, in below this video to go to our website. Check that out. That comes with the official PMI stuff and the mindset videos. And then, of course, you have the Udemy course that it includes that also. Barack says, according to the PMP exam takers, at beginning of 2021, they're more than 80% agile. Yes, there is. Well, I don't say 80%. I mean, you see a lot of people having 60%, a lot of hybrid questions. So there's a lot. There's more than 50, but I wouldn't say 80. How does the exam question distribution have on? How does the exam questions distribution have on Agile versus... I'm going to tell you what PMI said. PMI said that the exam is distributed 50% traditional, 50% hybrid, and Agile. But a lot of students, as you can see there, as you can see people that are posting that have passed, you can see that a lot of people are getting like 60% hybrid and Agile and 40% traditional. So that seems to be the split. All right. Marino. By the way, if I'm going to mispronounce, once again, I'm going to mispronounce everyone's name. All right. I'm a really bad person with names. So one of my disabilities is English. I was never good at it. So if I mispronounce your name, take my apology from the early apology there. Greetings from Costa Rica. I have my exam next Sunday. Okay, congratulations on scheduling it, working towards it. I'm only 24 years old. Man, I wish I was 24 too. Congratulations on that. You're doing well for 24. You know, I didn't get my PMP till late 20s. All right, so you're doing good. You're way ahead of the curve here. Keep that up. All right, don't stop that train. You're rolling along. They're 24 and hopefully PMP by Sunday. Atif says, I bought your book. It's clearer than Rita and Pembroke. All right, no comments on that. Thank you, but no comments on that. All right. Atif, thank you. All right. Innocent from Rwanda. All right. Taking my PMP on Tuesday, August 31st. I'm about to take your 4 mock exams, which should score. What should be the score in the range? Try to get it 70% and up. I think if you're getting 70% and up, you got your knowledge base down good. I think you're doing okay with 70%. How do I change the name on my Udemy application? I have no idea how to do that. You would need to contact Udemy. They're the ones that. You guys got to remember, a lot of people ask me things about the Udemy platform, like how to change a password, how to get a new certificate. Unfortunately, guys, we don't do anything with Udemy. We just upload our content, and Udemy does the rest. Says you contact Udemy support. Simulator coming along, only 7 days left in August. Don't worry, guys, I'm going to get it for you. I was working on it all day today. All right. Impact Tennis, I think is that username. Hey, Andrew, thanks for the videos. Passed my exam 3 above target. I had about 70% traditional questions. Ooh, that's surprisingly. Even put surprisingly there too. That's surprising. 70% traditional. That sounds kind of high. All right, but that's great. Hey, you know what? Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Welcome to the PMP Club. All right, very good. Pavilion says celebrated with German beer. Yeah, German beers are okay. I'm not a fan of German beer. I'm more of an American, what do you call, smaller brewery type person. German beer and 3 questions. Okay, 3 questions. Yeah, 3 questions with SPI, CPI, but no calculations. 3 matching. Thanks for your videos. Congratulations. Hopefully you enjoyed those beers. All this talk with beer, man, is really, I shouldn't be drinking. My throat is not good. All right. Had a lot of questions about change orders. Yeah, if you're getting a lot of questions on change orders, that's really going to be traditional project management. Angela passed my PMP with above target in all areas. Thank you for these videos, Andrew. So you passed your PMP. Congratulations, Angela. Welcome to the club of PMP. Did you celebrate well? How was your exam? What type of topics did you get? Another one here. Rebecca. I had to pass my PMP exam last week. Congratulations, Rebecca. Above target in all 3 categories. Discussions were a huge help. Well, thank you. Did you celebrate well also? All right. Oh, we got a lot there. All right, we got to. Someone's coming. Okay, guys. Zivan Ray says, passed my PMP a few hours ago. That's good. You probably still got that adrenaline going, right? You passed that exam. You got that rush of energy there. Perhaps not surprising anymore. It was more of an ACP exam. That's why I took my ACP course, put in my PMP course. Hardly 10% were traditional. The rest were agile and hybrid. I want to point out something to you guys. When you get a hybrid question, don't forget a hybrid question could include topics from traditional and agile. So your exam is going to use a lot of hybrid questions for that reason, because they could hit you with they could say this is an agile a hybrid project, and they can hit you with stuff from PMBOK or stuff from the Agile Practice Guide and so on. So keep that in mind. Nasir, hey, I passed my PMP last week and above target. Congratulations, Nasir. Welcome to the PMP Club. Thank you for your support and guidance. Welcome to our club. Did you celebrate well? Did you get that carrot cake? A few drag and drops about EVA, conflict resolution. I got to do a drag and drop for conflict resolution, man. Like, which one is confronting, which one is smoothing, which one is forcing. You guys should know those. Also felt the first 60 questions were very descriptive, a lot of useless text which consume a lot of time. Yeah, I've heard of those before. Practice exam coming out hopefully next week. All right, we're going to put a time on that, hopefully next week. All right, I hope. There's a problem they're having, so it's done. It's just there's a problem. It's not loading the questions for whatever reason. All right, should I use PMBOK 7? No, do not use PMBOK 7, please. So many people have called me and or send me a message. Should I be using PMBOK 7, or have you updated your course for PMBOK 7? And the answer is no. Do not use PMBOK 7 for your exam. Okay. You guys can probably hear my dog upstairs. She's going crazy. I have a little dog. Her name is Ginger. And Ginger lets me know in case there's any dogs outside. All right. So if any dog walks by my house, Ginger lets us know that. So there's probably a dog in front of the house right now, based on those barks. All right. So stick with PMBOK 6th edition. All right. Don't worry with PMBOK 7. I mean, you could read PMBOK 7. It's a quick, easy read when using PMBOK. Okay. What do we need to look for when matching on the exam? Exam matching questions are generally going to be things like risk management. It's going to be things like conflict resolution or MBTI, or there's even some on terminologies and processes is what mostly I've heard about. Chad Bell. Hey, Andrew, my exam is Saturday. Your mindset being critical and calling your anxiety. Okay, very good. Averaging high 70s and 80s on mocks. I think you're good. Chad, I think you're going to ace that exam. No need to worry. Try to calm down. And of course, remember, do what I tell you guys. Get a good night's sleep. Does Microsoft Project contain the project documents in PMBOK? No, John, no. Microsoft Project is just a utility. That's all that is. Passed my exam at above target in all domains. Congratulations, Bankar. Akar. Maybe I pronounced that right. Congratulations on that. Did you celebrate well? Hopefully you did. Good morning from Malaysia. Good evening from New York. Stefan, hi Andrew. I'm from Kenya. I passed on Thursday last week with above target on all 3 domains. Congratulations. No MBTI, no calculations. Most questions were what would the project manager do? Mainly Agile, hybrid. Congratulations, Stefan. Stefan, you didn't put out if you celebrated well or not. No MBTI, no calculations. Seems like you had a pretty wordy exam there. But congratulations. You know what? Don't forget, guys. You get all domains with above target. You basically aced the exam there, man. That's like 100%. Mohammed says, hey, Andrew, how can we recognize the difference between the launch meeting and the kickoff meeting? Launch meeting. Can't remember the launch meeting in PMBOK. Generally, the kickoff meeting is the kickoff meeting. Generally, when the project goes into execution on a larger project, on a smaller project, it may even happen in planning. I've never heard of a launch meeting. Yoda says, I passed my PMP yesterday, which is 3 days from my 30th birthday. All right, very good. Young buck, very good. Pass with all 3 above target. This is the exam is 70 to 80% agile, 2 drag and drop. Almost 90% of the questions are situational. Yes, they are. Tons of situational questions. I think you guys, I think you guys got to know your agile. 90%, 70, 80% agile. That's a lot. Yoda, congratulations, Yoda. Thank you for letting us know, keeping everybody encouraged in here. Jay Engineer says, just purchased your book. Thank you. That means a lot. Helping me out. Don't forget to get that course. Start going through the course that comes with it. I'm finding a lot of people are purchasing the book, but they're not going through the course. Maybe they haven't started it yet. But you guys make sure to take advantage of, of everything that's given to you. Hello from Canada. Hello from New York. EK. What am I saying? EX. EK. Hello, Andrew. I've completed Udemy course. What is the best way to revise before the PMP? The best way to revise is just go through the mindset. I gave you all in the course. It comes with all the slides that I use to present the course. Go through the slides and go through the mindset section very well the day before. Make sure you know it well, understand it. Just don't memorize it, and I think you're going to be okay. With the exam simulation, I'm going to release a portion of it next week. Lindsay, okay, I'm almost promising you guys next week we're going to release a portion of it. It's not going to be the full thing because the hosting is killing us. Time was tight. Finished the last 10 minutes in 2 minutes. Finished the last, what John says? Finished 10 questions in 2 minutes? Is that even possible? John, I don't know what you were reading, John. And, this goes to a lesson to all of you that have not taken your exam yet. John says, time was tight, finished the last 10. That means John barely read those questions. If he did at all, and in 2 minutes. So that means, you really rushed. And John did pass with above target in all 3 domains, I think. So... good work on that, John. But for the rest of you guys, keep an eye on the clock. Don't forget, you guys need to make sure that you guys watch that video where I talk about how to do time management for your exam, all right? Lori says, I had my PMP long story, but it expired. I took the 35, but it was not yours, and I approved to take it again. Any advice? Fresh start? Well, if you let it expire, Lori, that means that you took it a while back. And because you took it so long ago, my recommendation is to, of course, go back and study some more. My recommendation, Lori, is going to be the best thing you can do is to go out, find a current 35-hour class. Now, of course, Lori, this is my channel, so I'm going to tell you my stuff is the best, but there's some great authors, there's some great training schools, there's some great books, some great videos. Of course, mine is the best, Lori, but look around. Just don't look at my stuff. Look around for everybody's stuff. See what fits your study methods best, and then go with one of those, because that exam you took, Lori, many years ago is a drastically, trust me, I've been teaching this for 15 years, different test than what you have now. So that's my advice there. Jalori says, hey, Andrew, present from India. Schedule my exam after 4 weeks, all right? After the first PMBOK reading, gave your mock exam score 53, just making revisions with 35 PDU video. Very good. Okay, so... okay, you're doing your revisions, all right? Stick doing that. Man, you guys got a lot of comments tonight. Wow. Just scroll down a little bit. It just jumped at me again. All right, you got your exam on the 26th. Keep it up. 26th, couple days. Don't get nervous. Keep it going. All right. JSpy30 says, hey, Andrew, great news. I passed my PMP last Thursday. Mindset. Congratulations, JSpy. You got this, JSpy. You know what you're going to do, JSpy? You are going to celebrate well. You didn't say whether you celebrated or not. Last Thursday. Hopefully you had an amazing weekend. Welcome to the club, JSpy. And thank you for letting us know. Above target on all 3 domains, too. Congratulations. Erica taking your test next Tuesday. You got this, Erica. Don't get scared. You got this. John says, definitely agreed to do a landline directly from the router. So John is agreeing with what I said earlier. Wi-Fi was given security problems, so I ended up using a 5G hotspot, and luckily it worked. That's even worse, John. If you're going to use a hotspot, like a 5G hotspot from your phone, that's even worse than your internal Wi-Fi. Definitely try to get a plug-in cable to the back of your computer, even your laptops, right? The damn problem is a lot of laptops nowadays don't have cable connections. Try to do it on a desktop, I guess, if you have one. All right. J Spy celebrated with a tiramisu mango cake. What is with this? I still haven't seen a mango cake yet. Where do we get mango cake? Is that something in another country? I don't think here in the United States I've ever seen a mango cake. I gotta find one of those one day. Tiramisu is good though. I'm a big fan of coffee, so. Angelino says, "Hey Andrew, I'd like to share my happiest moment, heart filled with joy. Passed my exam on August 19th, above target in all domains. Congratulations, Angelino. Isn't that amazing? I could tell the happiness in your voice, in your typing as you wrote that. Just to write happiest moment, heart-filled, a happy, heart-filled, and joy, all in one sentence. Congratulations, that makes, it's, I love doing these sessions. I've been having a terrible week so far, and I know doing these sessions always makes me happy, and always seeing you guys pass is just such an amazing thing. Thank you for this. Congratulations, all right? Celebrate well and above target to excellent score. All right, J-Spy 70%. Agile, 2 drag and drops. What are folks using the whiteboard for? Not much useful anymore. On the exam, when you take it online, you get the whiteboard, but not a lot of people is using that whiteboard. Not that I know of, anyhow. Well, somebody's asking me, Abinyan, Abiyyan. 2 questions. What are the major difference between managed communication and manage a quarter engagement? I don't know what a quarter engagement is. A contingency plan is something you put in place. He's asking me the difference between a contingency plan and workaround. A contingency plan is what you have in place in case a risk happens. The risk happens, you implement the plan. A workaround is when a risk happens and you really had no plan, so you come up with a work around that issue because the issue still exists. See, a workaround really never solves the issue. You just go around the issue. Angelina, I really celebrated carrot cake, non-alcoholic beer. I guess that's okay too. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Oh, from Kuwait. Very good. No formulas. Ivory, thank you. Andrew, I sincerely wanted to thank you for your study guide, e-course, online study. Passed my PMP August 18th. Very good. Did you celebrate well? Above target in all areas. Congratulations, Ivory. Just super happy I was able to help you. Welcome to that PMP club. Thank you, by the way, for coming back and letting us know how you did. Will the questions repeat in your mock exam? No. Where's the simulation? I'm not telling you yet. Next week. How many times I have to take? I don't know what that means. Hey, Andrew, cleared my PMP. Samit says, hey, Andrew, cleared my PMP yesterday with all sections above target. The questions are similar to the ones you cover in your live sessions in terms of level of difficulty. And you see, guys, this is why everybody's passing, because the ones I cover in my live sessions, you guys almost all get them right all the time. So congratulations there, Samit. So thank you for letting us know. Hopefully you celebrated well. So it says what percentage, any mock exam that you're doing, you should get 70% and above, ideally an 80% on any mock exam is my recommendation. Ivory says, this is Ivory passing. It was attributed to you making this process simplified. Study guide, e-course, and online. Well, I'm doing as much as I could to help you pass. Thank you. All right, you got Giselle says, I have a question for you, Andrew. What is the difference between a risk register and a risk response plan? So there is no such thing as a risk response plan per se. There's a risk management plan and the risk register. The risk register has the risks and its responses. All right, so there's no risk response plan. If whatever that risk response is to a particular risk is in the risk register, it's not in the risk response plan. All right, read the question carefully. That's good. All right, Boji says, hey, I passed yesterday with above target in all domains. Your free videos, Scott free videos, study hall, APG, all I needed. Thank you for your generosity. Yeah, thank you. For using our stuff. Hopefully, welcome to the PMP club. Did you celebrate well, by the way? All right, guys. By the way, did you guys click the like button? Did you guys do that yet? Come on. Did you know it costs nothing to click the like button? You even lose weight doing it? Did you guys know that? And you can burn a few calories just by moving the mouse. Did you guys do that? Come on, we got to get this to 100 likes. By the way, did you guys subscribe to the channel? I haven't been having much subscribers lately. Don't forget to do that too. Hey Andrew, I only see one mock exam on your Udemy course. I have another Udemy course with more mock exams, by the way, Michael. The Udemy course has a ton of exams within it, but there's only one big mock exam at the end. Erica says, I scored 78 on the mock test at the end of your book. I took all the quizzes only after I read the book the second time and scored consistently 70 and 80%. Video between 80 to 100. Okay, very good. That's why you aced it, Erica. Very good. And it says, Gary, 1 MBTI, mostly hybrid agile, finished with 40. Do you guys see some of the time differences? Angela says she's got 40 to 50 minutes left. I mean, finished the exam in 3 hours about. And then we had another person earlier says they finished the exam and had 10 minutes for 2 minutes for 10 questions. You guys, if you manage your time right, it's doable. All right, guys, coming on to the end here. I had 70. Ivory says I had 70% agile, 20% hybrid, 10% predictive. Two formula theories, no MBTI. Please know Andrew's mindset, all right? Thank you, Ivory. Make sure you guys know that. Thanks, Ivory. Darren West says, Andrew, thanks on strong. Proctor didn't see my camera even though I could see it. Oh, was on a LAN. Okay, so Wes had some problems. Hope this Sunday will be okay. Well, Wes, hopefully you get to knock that out. I have a sip of beer in my arm. Not a sip, a lot. Ned passed above target in all domains. Many questions about team and management. Yeah, I had a person that I taught myself, in a live class when I was teaching, and I was talking with this gentleman on the phone, and his response to me on the exam was, Andrew, this test is about managing people. It's not about project management. And my response was, well, project management is about managing people. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people get that. It seems a lot of, what exactly are this exam is going to present issues on your project that you're going to have to solve. And, what are issues on a project? It's people's issue, right? hammers and paint don't have issue. It's people that have issues, and you're gonna have to solve that. Matt says, mindset of juju up, eating carrot cake as I'm watching this video. Sounds good right now. Beer and carrot cake, man. Do you need to pass at 81%? No. Who said that? No one knows what the passing score is. Greetings from DC. Greetings from Northern Virginia. Hey, should be going there soon. Hopefully, teach a class. Hotcar says, hey, Andrew, passed my PMP. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming back, letting us know. Congratulations. Jay Spy, your course is better than Jay Phillips. I'm not going to comment on that. Jay Phillips is amazing. That's all my comments are on that. You guys, if you go to Udemy, you're looking at courses, which one to buy, check out Joseph Phillip. I love that guy. He's amazing. I think I had mentioned this before. He's been doing this a lot longer than I have. And if I remember right, I used his book to pass Project Plus many, many years ago. If I remember right, I think he wrote that book, He's a good guy. All right. Lindsay Stern says, any recommendations on mock exams while we wait on yours? Nah, just do some free mock exams, I guess. Early morning in India. No simulator will be out. It's next week. After finishing, what is the best way to prepare for the PMP exam? After finishing the PMP, what's the best way to prepare for the ACP? If you use my stuff, you're already prepared for the ACP. It's, just do some practice questions. I do have an ACP course you can check out too. I'm giving my exam next week advice on areas to focus. There's no area to focus. If you have my course, go through the Agile section. If you have my book, well, the Agile is scattered up all over the book, and the mindset. Focus on the mindset. Ninja Star, does your Udemy course prepare you to pass for the Ninja? Of course, Ninja Star. Look how many people are passing, of course. It's 20. All these people didn't pass the last year exam, of course, yes. Fully updated. Oh, man, you guys got a lot of comments here tonight. All right. At what process do you record project knowledge? In the 49 processes, one of the 49 processes in the executing phase is when you do that. Now, I'm not going to tell you the name of the process. I know you guys, who can tell me? All right, here's a quick quiz, all right, since we're at it. What process outputs the lesson learned register? Somebody's asking me, Stefan is saying, what process do you record project knowledge? How many of you guys know the process that outputs the lesson learned register? Does anybody know that? Put the answer in the box. When to use contingency reserve versus project reserve. Contingency reserves are going to be used when you have an issue on your project and you need extra money or time. I'm assuming you mean management reserve. Management reserve is when you've exceeded your contingency reserve and you need more money from management, so you go and issue a change request. There's no project reserve. It's management reserve versus contingency reserve. Do I recommend Lean Six Sigma? I have a Six Sigma. I got it here from TIA. You guys, I recommend it if you're a process person, if you're a process management person and you're trying to improve processes. It's good stuff. It's not hard. It's not hard. Natalie, here's a good question. All right, we got some questions, some interesting questions. Can you give examples of companies, organizations for each of the project versus? No, that's a long one. All right, that's a tough one. That's a long question. Like functional, matrix, projectize. Functional are companies that where the functional manager is in charge. This is going to be a lot more smaller businesses are like this, in which case there's no real project manager. Everybody just works for a functional manager. By the time you get to your mid-sized businesses or larger companies, you may have in the between the matrix ones, in which case you have dedicated project managers with functional managers. And then projectized businesses are like construction companies, companies that only does project management. Like their job is projects. Everything they work on is a project. What is the difference between managed communication and managed stakeholder engagement? One of them is to ensure that you're following the communication management plan. So if the communication management plan said to do meetings on Monday, make sure you do the meetings on Monday. And the stakeholder engagement is to ensure that your stakeholders are staying actively engaged on the project. So as you're going through the project, you're seeing if these meetings are meeting their requirements. Is these stakeholders actually being participative in the project? All right, guys. Is the one on Udemy similar to the exam? I believe so. If you've completed my course, do I need to go over the book? This book is a cram version to the course. So if you didn't make notes in the course, or you prefer just to have a cram version of the course right in your hands, this book is the cram version of the course. Right, it contains all the knowledge you guys will need to know. Got 67 on the PMI mock exam. I don't know what the PMI mock exam is. Do you think I'm ready? I don't know what that is. Michael, you'll be okay, Michael. But your book over PMBOK guide, yeah, I think my book is better than PMBOK. PMBOK is a very boring book. That's why I wrote this book, because I couldn't stand PMBOK. Okay, so the answer to the question was direct and manage project, not project work. No, wrong one. Who said that? Manage project knowledge is the answer to the question I had asked earlier. Manage project knowledge. Direct manage project work. Okay, guys, let's do some practice questions. I know a lot of you guys came for that. Let's do some practice questions. By the way, before I move on, how do I sound this week? Do I sound better than last week? Can you guys remember? This is a new microphone I'm using. I want to see if I should stick with this one or go back to the old one. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this microphone? Let me know in the box, guys. What do you guys think? You guys like this microphone or what? So I open these questions. This sounds okay. Sounds great. All right. All right, guys, hold up. Let me just grab this. Okay, you know what? Before I get to these questions, I want to ask you guys a quick question. How many of you guys would be interested in personal PMP mentorship? I've had way too many requests. People are asking me if I could like work with them individually and help them pass their PMPs. They're just having a difficult time just studying. Not that they don't understand. I think just people have a difficult time just studying, staying on course. Maybe they get a little distracted. How does that sound? Would you guys be interested in that? Or some of you would? How many of you guys would be interested in that? Put in the box. What do you guys think? Because I've had a lot of people asking me this. I got 3 requests today in my LinkedIn about this. and it's not something I do. First of all, it would probably be really expensive because I teach classes a lot. So, I've got a couple of people who says yes. Okay, a couple of you guys said yes. Sounds good. Interested? Yeah, but what about if I was to tell you it's gonna be really expensive? Would you change your mind? Because it wouldn't be cheap because it's a lot of time to personally mentor someone until they pass their exam, do questions with them, review topics with them. I don't even know how I would do it. Something I was thinking about earlier today. Seems like a lot. PMP Calvin, yeah, PMP Calvin, I agree with you. There are some people that do have learning that. Do you guys have a hard time? Before we get into questions, it's a good discussion. Do you guys have a hard time studying, like by yourself, or you keep pushing it off? Sometimes it's difficult to study by yourself. That could be a thing. John says, you see, John, not everybody has that. John says, playing the video over and over. That's the thing. Not everyone can sit and watch a video course. You guys want to hear some crazy stuff, guys? I know a lot of you guys use my video course and you pass your exam, but I'm not good at video course at all. I buy a lot of video course and then I don't finish them. I watch parts of it, what I need, and then I leave, but I've never finished the whole one. I get distracted. I learn a lot better in person. So, anyhow, it is what it is. All right, you guys interested? Let me think about it. All right, we'll get back to it next week. I'll ask again next week. It's another level of commitment. Pass my exam, self-studying. Jason, self-studying, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I do that for a few. But I take a lot of classes, by the way. If you guys want to know how I study, I take a lot of classes. It's just quicker and faster. Guys, with that in mind, let's go back here. Let's knock out some project management questions. You guys are going to get these. I thought this set was pretty easy. Let's see how you guys, if you got that mindset, you're going to be okay. Let's knock this out, guys. All right. Once again, we'll show the question on the screen. You guys will tell me which one. You guys will put the answers in the box. I'm going to go through the question. You guys are going to put the answers in the box. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, practice question number 1. A dispute between team members of a third-party vendor and your project team has been escalated to you. What should the project manager do first in this case? Meet in person with the vendor. Call the vendor on the phone. Draft and send the contractual letter. Send an email to the vendor. All right, guys, put the answer in the box. Put the answer in your box. All right. Okay, let's see what you guys got. Did you guys put the answers in the box? We got a lot of A's. Lots and lots of A's. Got a few B's. All right, a lot of B's, a lot of A's. Actually, just 1 or 2 B's. What is the first thing you're going to do is you're going to meet. So this is a question where you have to remember the best way to communicate, especially when there is an issue. When there is an issue or a dispute, issues are best resolved within person. Maybe not in today's world, but for your exam, this is how you resolve issues if you could. So in-person communication, right, is part of the mindset. in-person facing is always a good answer. It's not always going to always be the right answer, but it's always a good answer to go with over a phone. Send a letter, draft and send I'm not sure what this would do, a contractual letter. Not sure what that would do. And then, so basically the question is it in person? Is it a phone call or an email? And of course, the in-person wins. Practice question number 2. Customer resource training is a required project deliverable. Required training has not yet completed, and this likely constitutes a schedule risk. How should the project manager handle the situation? Update the risk register and present it for discussion at the next project status meeting. Allocate extra post-implementation support to decrease the risk. Allocate the project schedule to make up for a delay in training. Discuss with the project stakeholder to deal with the risks. All right, guys, go ahead, guys. Up. Let me know what you guys got. Oops, hold on 1 second, guys. All right, guys, the answer here. I see everybody's got. Question 2 is D. We got A's and D's. All right, so the answer here is D. So let's go through this question. Is it required? So it's a required thing. Training has not yet been completed, and it's a scheduled risk. If you got a risk, how should the project manager handle it? Update the risk register and present it for discussion. That sounds like a good answer. So this one doesn't make sense, right? Allocate extra post-implementation. Alter the project schedule. You never alter stuff. That would probably require a change request. Add extra post-implementation. That wouldn't even be project management. Discuss with the stakeholders to deal with the risk would probably be the best answer here. You want to engage the team. You want to engage the stakeholders to understand what's happening. All right, a customer has requested a change to the project scope. You know what, guys? Hold on 1 second for me. All right, read that question. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Where were we? Hold on, guys. I think. Yep. Yes, I got the wrong set of questions. All right, answer this question, guys. So this is a question on who should approve changes. There's a good hierarchy on who should approve changes. That's really what this question is going to be about. Is it the change control board? So forget about the project manager. Okay, you shouldn't have the project manager approving changes. All right, so I don't think that's a good idea. Subject matter, that's probably going to be part of the change control board. You're really left with the sponsor and the CCB. On your test, if you get a question like this, go with CCB, not sponsor. Unless the sponsor was only the better option, then B would have been. Unless B wasn't the CCB, then the sponsor would probably have been a better answer. All right, question number 4. During the large construction project, the project manager in that section, I say in, not in that section of the project, will require 6 new, so we got to get 6 new resources. The project manager hires 6 temporary resources. What strategy are shown? Mitigate, transfer, accept, or avoid? So you needed 6 new resources. You went out, you got the 6 new resources. What happens? It's a tricky question, guys. It's a tricky question. Don't answer so fast. You needed 6. So you went out and you got 6. The question you have to ask yourself, did you reduce the risk or did you eliminate the risk? That would be the question. Okay? So if you reduce the risk, it's mitigate. If you eliminate the risk, it's avoid. Okay, that's the question you need to ask yourself. So it wasn't transferring the risk. This would be like hire an insurance company. You actually went out and got your own resources to make up. So you need 6 things. You went out, you got 6 things. Acceptance means no action. So you definitely took action here. So the question came down to, did we reduce it? So no, you didn't reduce it. You see, if you were to reduce this risk, it would have been something like maybe training your current team to work faster. It could have been something like maybe adding more time to the project for it. So that would have been more mitigate. But if you had a risk, you did something, the risk is no longer there. This is the question you got to ask yourself on the test. If the risk is no longer there, then it's definitely avoidance. If the risk is still there, but in a small form, then it's mitigate. Remember, mitigation is reduction. It doesn't eliminate. A project manager has completed the following steps. Completed a major software development project, got acceptance from the sponsor, confirmed the quality assurance has signed off on functionality, informed the customer. What should the project manager do next? PMP Calvin, I think you're thinking too much about that. The risk was completely gone there. A, use lesson learned to update the organization knowledge base. Update the lesson learned, register stakeholders and team members, release the project team. Transfer the deliverable to the customer. All right, tell me what answer you guys got. This is a good closing question. All right, this is a good closing question. Okay, guys, very good. All right, we got answers all over the place here, and that's good. That means the questions. That means that that you guys are having some problems. All right, so you've completed. You got acceptance. You finished. So you got the acceptance. You finished the quality assurance. You told the customer. So the deliverables are there now. The last thing you do is transfer it to the deliverable. Update the lesson learned, register stakeholders and team members. You use lesson learned to update the organization knowledge base. stakeholders and team members. So update the lesson learned register stakeholders. You see, this one is a trick. First of all, you don't release the team yet. The team, you should be doing your lesson learned. Update the lesson learned register. Stakeholders. No, you're not going to be updating the stakeholders. You're basically, when the project is done, what you're going to do is you're going to, when after this here, the next step should be to do your lesson learned. Update all the organization knowledge bases on what happened in this project. The final report of the project has to be written. You don't release the team. You do this one, then you do the others. B doesn't make sense. Update the lesson learned register. You should be doing that throughout the project, not just now. Stakeholders and team. It doesn't really say what they're doing there. All right, guys. A team member on an Agile project would like to implement a new technology to create a user interface. This would create a delay in the project. The sponsor would like the application to be completed right away. What should PM do first in this situation? Alert the sponsor of the team member technology. Meet with the team member to understand more about the issue. Ask the sponsor to wait until new technology is tested. Inform the team member not to use the new technology and complete the project. Then what you guys got? All right, guys, what you guys got? You guys got some B's. Yeah, B is the answer. The first thing you want to do is take no action. So remember this mindset thing. Anytime you have an issue, you don't want to go out and take actions right away. Alert the sponsor. Never alert the sponsor. It's never an answer, okay? Anytime you see something on the test about going out and talking to the sponsor and asking the sponsor for help is never the answer. Never select that. Ask the sponsor to wait. Never ask people to wait. Okay? Anytime you see that on the test is not the answer. Never kick things down the road and tell people to wait. Confront your problems is not the answer. Never tell people not to do something without meeting up with them. Inform the team member not to use the new technology. Don't be a dictator, okay? If you're on a project and you're being a dictator by saying, I'm going to fire you, or you're not supposed to do this, that's never the answer. The best thing is to go meet people and talk to them and understand their issue. Be a servant leader, not a dictator. You could be a dictator in real life, but not for this test. On a hybrid project, question 7, a newly added team member is not getting along with the others. He's very disrespectful to you and others. This has led to major communication issues. What should the PM do first in this situation? Meet with the project sponsor and inform him of the issue on the project. Meet with the team member and meet with the team member and team. Okay, we gotta eliminate that. And teach TEACH. Teach him how to get along with others. That's what I meant to write there. Review the resource management plan. Remove the team member from the project. All right, what are we doing? All right, not team. Teach. TEACH. All right, there we go. All right. Tell me what you guys got. What is the first thing you're going to do? All right, so I got some B's. Okay, you got some B's going. All right, we got some B's. All right. You guys are not doing too good tonight, okay? Let's see what you guys got. Okay, you guys forgot one of the rules here. Okay, we got the C's. Okay, we got a half C's, half B's, it seems. Half C's, half B's. Let's see what the answer here is. So, you guys forgot the the mindset. Yes, the servant leader does meet and talk with people, but one of the first things you're always going to do is know what you should do first. Your resource management plan will tell you how to manage your resources. If you have conflict with your resources, how do you solve it? The resource management plan will say that. Okay? So the best thing to do, the first thing you want to do is to review your plan. You want to review the plan, see what the next action is. Meet with the sponsor. I just mentioned it's never an answer. Never tell the sponsor of your problems. They're not there to fix your problems. B was a decent answer. Never fire people. Okay, that's never an answer. All right. See that on the test? Never selected. Tough questions today. Yeah, you guys practice questions. I thought today was going to be easier. You know, the days I think it's going to be hard, you guys got it. Then the day I think it's going to be easy. All right, during a sprint, here's an easy one. A team member has informed you of dispute with the product owner. This has led to delay in the sprint. What should the PM do? Inform the product owner not to speak to team members. Meet with the team member to understand the issue. Cancel the remainder of the sprint. Finish the sprint and have face-to-face meeting with the team member and product owner. If you have a conflict with the team, the first thing you should do is review the resource management plan. That would be your first thing to do, okay? And then go and speak with team member. True Hebrew says, sad, most of the companies would fire the person. Hey, they're not following the principles of good servant leadership, all right? Review the plan. You know, we like plans, especially that hybrid project. All right, what you guys got? Okay, we got a lot of B's here. A lot of B's. A lot of B's. A lot of B's here. If you see. Okay, so during a sprint, team member has informed you of a dispute with product owner. So if you have a dispute on a sprint, inform the product owner not to. This word "not," I don't like that word. Servant leaders don't use the word "not" too much. Don't block communications. All right, so this is not an answer. Don't cancel anything. Never stop the project. Never cancel anything. These are never answers. Now, I like face-to-face. It's good. But finish the sprint. That means never, ever kick the can down the road. That means don't push your problems off. That's what D is doing. Don't push the problem off. Fix the problem right now. That means right here, B is going to fix that problem. Meet with the team member, understand the issue before taking your action. All right, you know, every week I give you guys this type of question. Knock it out, guys. Project team, analyzing the progress. Every week I do this just to make sure, you know, whoever's new here. If you follow me on a weekly basis, you know I always give you this exact same question. I change the values up just to see if you at least understand what CV, CP, SP, SV, CPI, and so on. Just so you know, I know that you know what these are. All right, guys, go ahead, guys. Give me an answer on this one. Let's see if you guys remember your earn value stuff. Okay, guys, the answer here is going to be a lot of B's and D's. All right, a lot of B's and D's. Okay. B and D it is. So CV means that if it's positive, means you're under the budget by this much. So this project is $100 under budget. And SV, if it's positive, it means you're behind schedule by that much worth of work. So we're $20 worth of work behind, not ahead of schedule. All right, so SV, if it's positive, is good, ahead of schedule, negative, behind schedule. CV, negative, over budget, positive, under budget. And we are done with that. Oh, darn. Okay, so let's take a look at some Tuckman's ladder here. Put these where they belong. Let's see if you guys remember Tuckman's ladder. Drag it over. All right, we got, now you're not going to use all of them. Okay, you're not going to use all of them because you got 5 steps. You only got 4 descriptions. So you're not going to be using all of them. All right, guys, go ahead. Put the answer in the box when you're ready. Put the answers in the box. So when you get on the exam, when you get the drag and drop, it's going to be very similar to this. Okay, guys, let's see what you guys got. I think everybody's got this. If you've been studying Tuckman's, you know Tuckman very well. It's not that difficult. All right, team cannot decide on a method to complete it. That means they're fighting with each other. They're having a storm. They're first meeting each other. So they are forming. The team is coming together. The team is conducting lesson learn. You can only do lesson learn after you've done the job. They're journeying that section or that work. And if they're building the activity, if they're building the deliverable, they are performing. All right, pretty easy one. If you know your Tuckman's ladder. Very good, guys, very good. And with that brings this session to an end. Okay, guys, thank you guys for attending. Thank you guys for attending our session. I want to wish you, first of all, I want to thank everybody that passed the exam, that came back tonight and let us know that they passed. Thank you guys for doing that. It keeps everybody motivated. So for those of you that got your exam coming up in the next 7 days, between now and next week, Tuesday, I wish you the absolute best of luck. I wholeheartedly wish you the absolute best of luck that you're going to pass your exam this week. And come back and let us know next week. You guys would be surprised to know how many people felt motivated tonight. Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you guys feel more motivated that haven't taken the test yet? How many of you guys feel more motivated now after seeing so many people pass than a few hours ago? Doesn't that relieve a lot of your stress to see, people are passing and you could do it too? So for those of you guys that came back and told us that you passed, thank you so much. That means so much. Not just to me to see you guys are succeeding with my help, but to know that you guys are helping everybody out. All right, so thank you guys for that. All right, somebody had asked me here, what is an example of Norman? Norman is when they come to solutions. So if they can't decide on a method, would be Storman. Then Norman would be deciding on a method to do the work. All right, so you guys come back to the study group. If you guys know anyone else that is studying for their PMP, by the way, did you guys click the like button? If you guys know anyone else that's studying for their PMP, hey, let them know about our study group. If you guys are on any forums or anything like that, let them know about our study group. The more people we motivate, the more people we can help. Believe me, this world needs everybody to be encouraged right now. All right, so let's keep each other encouraged. Let's keep each other going. Somebody asked me about the Reddit thing. Yeah, they banned me from Reddit, man. They don't allow me in the Reddit PMP forum. Because I post some links that says, here are some free classes. Every time I make a course, I make it free for a while. And I guess they didn't like that. So, or if I was making YouTube videos, I would put it there for you guys to check them out. But whoever the moderators are, they don't like that. So it's their forum. They can do whatever it's their forum. They make the rules. Anyhow, so all right, guys. Thank you guys for attending. I wish you guys the absolute best in the coming weeks. Thank you for all that passed, and let us know. Hopefully you pass soon. Let us know when you pass. Don't forget, guys, send me an invite on LinkedIn. All right, send me an invite on LinkedIn if you haven't, and then we can keep in contact on there. And with that in mind, guys, have a good day. I am out. 100 likes. Thanks. I am out. See you guys in a week. Have a good week. Wait a minute. Amanda passed PMP last week on the first or above target. Thank you. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well, Amanda? Okay, guys. You guys have a good night, guys. Have a good evening, weekend, night, week. See you in a week.